Welcome to Ghostbusters102Chats for all the fans of Ghostbusters out there. Today we got some special guests. Guys, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Jonathan. I play Sketch in Ghostbusters SLC 1 and also the upcoming SLC 2 episode called Chronicles. I'm also the writer, director, and producer of Chronicles, co-producer in SLC 1, which was directed by Scott Silver.
I'm Lynn Shapiro. I'm the associate producer for Ghostbusters Chronicles, the episode 2 of the whole Ghostbuster SLC franchise. I'm also an extra and pretty much did the transportation, boom, and best man, best boy.
Best man. Best man's better.
Okay, thank you for coming on the show today, guys, for this episode.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
Alright, got some questions you'd like to answer for the fans. First one, how did Ghostbusters SLC come into existence?
Well, I would have to say that it all started with Scott Silver. Scott Silver, who is the Ray of our group in the sense that he is the heart of Ghostbusters SLC. Scott never gave up on Ghostbusters since day one. When I say day one, that was when he was 1 year old. Scott was an avid Ghostbuster fan. I did not actually meet Scott until I was in high school. Wes and Scott knew each other in middle school. I went to a different middle school than they did, but I put in sophomore year of high school, and then I just quickly regained that feeling that I had for Ghostbusters, and Scott and I wanted to make a Ghostbusters fan film, which unfortunately did not happen. And then after a video project, actually let me backtrack. We tried to work on a video project way back when, purchased some proton packs, the molds, and built them ourselves. And then we created our charity group, which, of course, Wes Roberts is the chief of. He directs all of our events, charity related, and then following which we filmed SLC 1.
Okay. How did you get into Ghostbusters?
Well, I first got into Ghostbusters back in grade school. So when I was about 8 years old, all my friends that introduced me to things like Star Wars and Ninja Turtles, they also introduced me to Ghostbusters. And Ghostbusters has been a favorite childhood memory of mine. Has always been a favorite childhood memory of mine. But unfortunately, I grew out of Ghostbusters for a time. Why am I on Facebook right now? Not available to chat, sorry. Okay. Ghostbusters has always been a favorite childhood memory of mine, but unfortunately I grew out of it. I got more into things like Ninja Turtles and things like that. Then when I met Scott in high school, along with Wes, I couldn't help but fall back in love with Ghostbusters. The way that they had always loved Ghostbusters from day one. And then, Scott and I were really interested in making movies and stuff, and I guess that's really where most of my love for Ghostbusters comes from. It's just a beautiful, original idea that really nobody has ever been able to recreate since Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and the rest of the gang.
Where did you get your Ghostbusters boxer shorts?
So Scott, yeah, that's Scott. No, yeah, I was gonna say, I keep those on my hope chest, but no, those are Scott's. It was actually originally written in the script that Marcus, Scott's character, was going to wear the boxer shorts. However, fortunate for Scott. The mantle passed on to me, and Sketch got the wonderful opportunity to wear the boxer shorts. Yeah. That was kind of an interesting experience on the set the day that I knew that I had to be in these boxer shorts. I'm just walking around eating craft services in these nice little boxer shorts with Ghostbusters decked out all over it.
How did you make your Ecto?
That was Wes. Wes owns the Ecto. A lot of people believe that it's a PT Cruiser. I don't get enough of that. We're constantly correcting people. No, it's not a PT Cruiser. We would never do that. Never. It is an HHR Chevy. Wes, how did Wes say that he made that?
Wes just made it out of PVC. Is it PVC? Yeah, PVC pipe. Currently, he doesn't own the car. He's still paying it off. But as soon as he's done paying it off, he's going to put on an actual realistic, rack and everything like that. And he said he was going to try to do the Ghostbusters 2 sign rack, the one that's lit up on the LEDs. So we're looking forward to that.
Cool.
Now, it's actually got a funny experience with the New Hampshire Ghostbusters. I've had the wonderful pleasure of working with about a year ago or so. The Ghostbusters of New Hampshire also have an HHR as their Ecto, and Johnny Ruckus, who owns that, he I'm sorry, I'm losing it.
He has the Ecto.
Yeah. So I had the wonderful opportunity of filming with the Ghostbusters of New Hampshire, of course, Spilled Milk, which was directed by Kevin James back a year ago last summer. And I got to take a good look at their HHR, which they also have. They have an HHR as their Ecto. And Johnny Ruckus, who owns the car, he made the decals on the back. On the back says HHR for the model of the car, and he put Ecto right above it. So one day he was driving along, and for whatever reason he got pulled over. The cop wrote up a ticket for him, and on the ticket it said model and make Ecto HHR. So he said he was going to take that ticket and he was going to model it, frame it, and everything. And however, unfortunately, one day his wife accidentally lost it, which was just a big pain for him. But
Sad day for us all.
Yeah, a sad day for us all. So. But the HHR is an ongoing project, something that Wes will always be working on, much like the proton packs.
Right, next question. How did you do vets for ghosts?
Well, I wish we could tell you a little bit more about the ghosts in Chronicles. However, unfortunately, we haven't done that yet. But as far as the ghosts that we've all seen in SLC Episode 1, the ghost that you see in the climactic battle of SLC Episode 1 is actually a prop that I own. It's basically a cheesecloth draped over these fake little mannequin arms and a mannequin head that's made completely out of foam. We actually drilled in through the back of the head 2 little LED lights so they could poke out through the eyes. However, of course, we didn't use that feature in the episode. But it just simply involved us operating it in front of a green screen, and then we digitally put it into the film, like you can see today. The books. And then the books were actually something that were designed by Nephi Sessions, who is also one of the, I believe, cameramen and producers of SLC1. He actually took these books and he designed like the teeth and everything. I mean, these were really amazing little looking things. You've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And they, again, would just take these in front of green screen, and then they would add them to the film. It was really impressive stuff that they did.
How about the intelligent ghosts?
The intelligent ghosts?
The orbs.
The orbs? Oh, the orbs. Wow, this is very interesting. The orbs were actually also done by Nephi. He went back into some photo stock and found some photos of real orbs. At least, that's everybody agrees that they have orbs. And he took these and basically cut them out and then digitally recreated them on the screen for SLC1. So what you see in SLC is actual, photoshopped orbs.
Nice. Alright, next one. I see you've been raising money for charity. Can you tell me which ones?
We work with the United Way. The United Way is a great charity foundation that gives back to the community in many different ways. Unfortunately for us, Wes is not here. Wes is the chief of anything charity related in the SLC Ghostbusters unit. But we've also worked with things like the Lupus Walk and
Utah Food Bank,
raising funds for breast cancer and things like that. But recently we had the opportunity to work with Jordan Commons here in Utah, which is the main theater that was the main theater where the re-release of Ghostbusters was celebrated. And we got to go there and dress up as Ghostbusters, watch it for free every night, and then we were there raising funds for the Utah Food Bank. We raised somewhere between $250 and $300, which was a great turnout for us.
And what's also nice about the whole raising for charity is, again, all that money is 100% donated to the charities itself. We don't keep anything for gas or, we don't say, hey, this is kind of our fee for gas or proton charging, of course.
Storage of the Beast.
But everything just goes straight to charity.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, none of the money goes towards the films either. What you see in SLC1 all came straight out of Scott Silver's pocket, somewhere around $2,000. I put $200 into the production of that to pitch in. I can't speak for Wes. I don't know what he pitched in, but I know that he did help out a lot with the production as well. As for Chronicles, I'm really beating myself up for this now, but I put a total of $6,500 into the production. I'm trying to make any profit off of this. So we ended up just putting all of our own. But yeah, and fortunately I've had the aid of Scott helping me out with the production of Chronicles, as well as associate producer here, Lane Shapiro.
And you're welcome, sir.